I ordered a bunch of covers for the same book from various cover designers ranging from $5 to $100. And I'm going to show you who designed the best cover. And I think the results are going to shock you. What's going on, everybody? Hey, it's Mac coming at you, and I do one thing here. I break down self-publishing and I make it simple for you. So if you're into self-publishing and you want to learn how to profit more from your books, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn bell notifications on so you don't miss one of my weekly videos. So in this video, we're talking all about cover design and why cover design is one of the most important aspects of your book. If you want your book to sell more, invest in your cover. Your cover is the first thing your readers' eyes are going to look at when they're scrolling on the Amazon page. So if you can't instantly capture their attention with a cover that stands out from the crowd, you got no hope in selling any books. So I went online and I ordered a bunch of covers. I think we're going to take a look at 4 covers for the same book from 4 different designers. I'm going to show you exactly what I got. So let's take a look. And so the rules of engagement. The covers were ordered on Fiverr and through the Urban Writers. All designers, they had the same instructions sent to them. Okay, there's no revisions, no additional info was provided. So once they sent the cover, I just accepted it as they sent it. I didn't ask for any changes or anything like that. So you'll be looking at this from the first perspective, so to speak. Prices were as follows. I ordered a $5 cover, a $10 cover, a $60 cover, and a $99 cover. So I did not provide or choose a stock image. I left instructions for the designer to choose one based on what they think would work best for the book's topic. And that was that. So let's kind of just go into it. And then at the end of this video, I'm actually going to show you some additional things that you'll be able to implement right away on your current books to enhance your cover's appearance so you can get your book selling. So make sure you stick around to the very end of this video. Okay, so these are the ordering instructions that I gave all the designers. So the title, The Programmer's Code, a deep dive into mastering computer programming, including Python, C, CPP, or C++. Is it C hashtag? Is it C pound? See, I don't know. I'm not a computer programming. That's why I hated this niche. So anyways, you see the title there. Author, Cyberpunk Architects and CPA Incorporated. So this was a bundle. Detailed instructions for the cover. So the instructions that you give your cover designer have to be good, because if you don't give them proper instructions, you end up with crappy covers that look like everybody else's. Because remember, cover designers, especially the ones on Fiverr, or really all cover designers, they have basic templates that they work with. And if you don't tell them to stray away from that, they're just going to fill the template with your information, which is the same as everybody else's book. So detailed instructions for the cover. I want something to stand out, be different. If you have worked on tech covers before, don't do something you are used to doing. Venture and try something very edgy or unique. See how I said, if you've done this before, forget everything you've done. I want you to be different. Also, almost like it's going to be a fiction cover versus a tech type of cover. So I'm kind of setting the feel of how I want this cover to be. I want customers to find this book and see the cover and say, wow, that looks interesting. Let me check it out, right? So I'm telling the designer how I want the reader to feel. Author names are not the main part of the cover. They should take up a little space. Let's take a look at cover number 1. All right, so this is from Rebecca Covers. Price was $5. Delivery 2 days. Format ebook only. Like it's cool. It stands out. Now it is the basic template: title, subtitle, picture, author name. That's the basic template most Fiverr designers will use. Okay. However, with this person, they also did another cover for another publisher's book, different topic, but it was complete garbage. This was way better than the Mickey Mouse stuff that they did. And I was speaking to that publisher, and she's like, yeah, or he's like, yeah, Rebecca covers, she's hit or miss. $5, get you a hit or miss cover. Is this going to stand out? We're going to take a look at all the covers side by side at the end, and we'll talk about that in a second. Cover number 2 from German Creative. This was $10, 2 days delivery, and once again, it's ebook only. Like I'm trying to like this one. Once again, it's the same format: title, subtitle, picture, author name. Boring. I don't know. I think it kind of just looks cool because it looks cool because, you know, but like I like the fingerprint idea. That's kind of cool. It's just that template. As soon as I see that template, I'm like, yeah, you know, it's really hard to get around that. Yeah. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you think of this. It would have been cool to kind of see like, maybe some of the text incorporated with the image. I don't know. Cover number 3. I hate this thing. This thing is a disaster. This is absolutely horrible. Rika Brax, I don't know how you say the gig name. $60 this was. 4 days delivery, ebook and paperback format, okay? But my Lord, do I hate it. Why do I hate it? It's just too busy. I understand what they're thinking, but geez, Louise, it's just way too busy. Like with all the, like I like the multiple window thing, right? The old school, right? With, you know, with all the windows opening up behind each other. I don't know what you call that. I like that. And maybe just remove the entire background and do something else with it. See, they incorporated an image with the text, which I like. But it's just way too, like, too much is going on here. You know? Anyways, and that was $60. Cover number 4. So this is from the Urban Writers. Okay. Price was $100. Delivery was 6 days. But they also included ebook, paperback, and the audiobook. So this actually got me all 3 formats, which is key because you need all 3 anyways. But check this out. The first thing that stands out is like that body, that robot, that cyborg or whatever it is. The image is just so cool. And here's the thing. You can't get those type of images off Shutterstock. I hate stock photos on covers. I think it looks cheap. I think it looks like garbage. Walk into Chapters, Kohl's, walk into any big bookstore in your area. Show me a professional book that is being selling in a bookstore that has a $5 or $10 stock image on it, and I'll eat this. Like, it just doesn't happen. So that's why I don't like when the designer says, oh, go to these, you know, dinky little websites and go buy a cheap little image. I don't want a cheap little image. I want this to be a best-selling book. So I don't want cheap images on there. And that's one of the things I love about the Urban Writers is they have much more expensive images that they're able to go after. So it helps stand out from everything else. So I love the image. I like how they did the programmer's code, and then code is larger, small subtitle, which is cool. They didn't follow that exact same type of format, right? They switched it up. See how this was the only one. In fact, look on the next screen or the next slide here. You can see it's the only one that switched it up, right? They did author name, title, subtitle, image. The only one who did it differently than the Fiverr ones. That's what I mean with Fiverr. So many of them are using the same type of format, and they have zero creativity on doing anything a little different unless you tell them. Remember, we didn't tell them specifically to change up that style in terms of, you know, that format. but that's just what you pay for when you pay for a higher quality designer. The other big thing that helps us stand out, and if you look at the books in this niche, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's red, not blue. And if you look at a ton of programming books and stuff like that, it's black, it's blue. Yellow's coming to mind for some reason. But this one's red. Right away, instantly, it stands out. And so that's just somebody who looked into this, did a little bit of research. That's cool. I really like that because it instantly it pops. But let me know what you think. There's a reason that, and also we talked about one of the instructions, right? Make this more like a fiction book. Which one do you think looks more like a fiction book? Definitely not the middle two. I guess it could be like a Jason Bourne type of thing with the thumbprint, right? Or Bond, or that type of thing. Maybe that's why I like it, because I like those movies, right? With the thumbprint there. But definitely that red one stands out as more like, this could be like some sort of the programmer's code with this cyborg body type of thing. I like that idea. I like that. It's more what I was hoping for. Yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts in the comments? Let me know in the comments, because I'd love to get your thoughts on that. And yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Anyways, guys. All right. So what I want to do is I want to give you this is going to be a little snippet from the cover lesson inside my self-publishing blueprint, my self-publishing course. So I want to cover a couple things as a little, preview or whatnot to help you further enhance the covers of your books. There are 4 main elements that go into creating a best-selling cover. And these 4 things should be followed at all times. Although it is art, like art, there are exceptions, right? There are no rules when it comes to making a cover. Maybe have your title on there. I think that's the only rule. But it's art. So there's always going to be exceptions. There's always going to be room for interpretation. But here are the main things. Grabs the customer's attention. That's number 1. Because if you miss this point, then there's no way your customer is going to click on your book. So we have to grab their attention. Easy to read, clear message. They know within 2 seconds what the book is about. By doing that, if we take a look here, the programmer's code, right? Quick read of the subtitle. They know exactly what it's going to be about. A deep dive into master and computer program. It's pretty clear exactly what they're going to get from the book. Professional aesthetics. So professional aesthetics, this is where the confirmation bias begins. Confirmation bias is if the cover looks good, the book is good. If the cover looks bad, the book is probably bad. And this snowballs all the way down to reviews. It all starts with how they first are moved by your cover. So that's why spending a decent amount on your cover, whether it be $100 or $200, it helps the confirmation bias. So your customers have a better feeling of going into your book. So it all starts with the cover. Uniqueness. It's not like other books in your niche, right? If everyone's doing the same bloody book in your niche, do it differently, right? Look at the best-selling books in your niche. If they all have this one thing on them, pick something else. Stand out. Give your customers a reason to be like, hey, this book's not like all the other ones. This book's different, right? What's different about this? We talked about the cover templates to avoid. This is it in plain and simple. Be different, be bold, stand out. Main title, subtitle stuffed with keywords, crappy stock image, author name. This is exactly what you want to avoid at all costs. Perfect example, self-discipline. It's not even a real title. It's just a keyword. How to control yourself, focus your mind, ignite motivation, improve Spartan habits, overcome daily procrastination. Keyword, 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 keyword. It's stuffed with keyword. It doesn't actually tell me what the book's going to be about. And that's what your subtitle needs to do. It needs to tell the customer exactly what they're going to get from this book. This is just happy-go-lucky, feel-good stuff. But it doesn't tell me exactly what that book's going to be about. Random picture with no real connection to the book's subject. Pen name designed to rank for another keyword, mark confidence. It's just going after another the confidence keyword for that self-help niche. So anyways, guys, hopefully this video helped kind of open your eyes a little bit, or your mind rather, to what your book cover really should be and what it shouldn't be. Your book cover is the most important aspect of your book. You get this wrong, nobody's going to click on your book. Nobody's going to buy your book. So don't kid yourself thinking you can get away spending $5, $10, $60 on a cover. You need to go and fork out the real money for a cover. And remember, $100 to $200 is stupidly cheap for book covers. Go price it out with professional companies who design everything from the ground up, and go price out how much it is for an actual book cover, right? $100 to $200 is still dirt cheap. I will put a promo code down below so you can check that out to save a little money using the Urban Writers. If for some reason you're going to ignore all this advice and use Fiverr, I don't think there's promo codes for $5. So, you'll just figure it out later. But anyways, guys, I'm Emeka. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below. If you hated it, hey, let me know that too. Take the good and the bad, right? That's all we can do here. But my goal is to help make self-publishing simple for you. We got a lot of great stuff coming out. We got the Blueprint Volume 2 finally almost done. It's coming. And hey guys, make sure you go check this video out next. This video is going to be on fire. You do not want to miss this video. All right, go check that out right now.